Hello chaps, Paul Curran here. I hope you and all the listeners are well. Fame. It shines constantly until you are blind. That was written by Marinela Raker, who was born on the 23rd of April, 1996. The 23rd of April, as we've discussed previously on Poetry Corner, is an auspicious date within the world of poetry. Shakespeare was born on the 23rd of April, St. George's Day, in 1564, and died on the same date in 1616. William Wordsworth died on that date in 1850. Dr. Paul Docherty, who is a Fellow of the Royal Society of Arts, says of A Little Whisper, written by Marinela Raker, poetry is a different type of music. Words and verses create pictures in our mind and stir our emotions. Marinela's poetry does this brilliantly. She captures and expresses the moods, the emotions, the feelings, and the situation of the young, as well as of the young at heart. I do recommend A Little Whisper to everyone of every age. Marinela Raker says herself on her webpage, "I'm the girl behind all the short poems. I started writing poetry when I was just 6 years old. Poetry, for me, was a way to practice my writing and spelling. However, after some time, I discovered it was great therapy to write what was on my mind." This is what she has to say about fashion, particularly socks. When it comes to fashion, what's new, what's old, what's to get, there's one piece of clothing we always seem to forget. There is long ones and short ones, some up to your knees. We wear them in pairs, never in threes. I wear them, he wears them, she wears them more, but who wears them most is the old lady next door. They mingle on our feet, they mingle on our tongue. We love them in the cold, but avoid them in the sun. We rip them, we stitch them, continuously fold in the back of our wardrobe, no matter how old. They're spotty and stripy, blast full of fun, into your trainers, ready to run. Jenny Joseph, who was a Fellow of the Royal Society of Literature, was born on the 7th of May, 1932, and she died on the 8th of January last year, 2018. She was born in Birmingham, and with a scholarship studied English literature at St. Hilda's College, Oxford. Her poems were first published when she was at university in the 50s. She then became a journalist and worked for the Bedfordshire Times, the Oxford Mail, and Drum Publications in Johannesburg. Joseph's best-known poem, Warning, was written when she was 30 years old in 1961 and was first published in The Listener that year and later included in her 1974 collection, Rose in the Afternoon. It was also included in the Oxford Book of 20th Century English Verse and in her selected poems of 1992. Warning was identified as the UK's most popular post-war poem in a 1996 poll by the BBC. 1996, the year you'll remember that Marinela was born. The second line of Warning was the inspiration for the Red Hat Society. Red Hat Society has been popular over the globe. Love and laughter are the backbone and ribs for this club of ladies who are delightful wearers of red hats and purple clothing with other red accessories. Due to its popularity, an illustrated gift edition of Warning, first published by Souvenir Press in 1997, has now been reprinted 41 times. Jenny Joseph's first book of poems, The Unlooked For Season, won a Gregory Award in 1960, and she won a Chumley Award for her second collection, Rose in the Afternoon, in 1974. This is Warning by Jenny Joseph. When I am an old woman, I shall wear purple. Yes, and hot pink with roses that smell if you scratch them so wonderfully well. I shall wear my purple and pink in the fall, and not worry should looks follow wherever I stall. On the sidewalk or street bench I'll sit in the sun, and never get up until I'm done. Yes, wearing purple I'll feel such a queen, and won't mind a bit when some watch me preen. In fact, I'll enjoy a sneak peek now and then, just to see if they wonder, and smile once again. I'll wear my bright purple and feed squirrels and birds, enjoying their friendship without any words. Yes, sharing these songs of the feathered and furry, I'll hear all the sounds of this world without worry. Green leaves rustle tunes, for each season they last, till winter has come and they sound is all past. Those greyed branches that tremble and lift the sky are rooted in earth that holds spring's bright sigh. So aging and newness walk life all together, and holding each other they face any weather. For spring comes again, and then summer's bloom, before autumn's cooling betrays winter's loom. Ah, and I have worn purple, and looked in the eye of each day and each storm that has come and passed by. Sure, wearing my roses and bright purple hue, I'll smile at the world, and perhaps at you too. While you may be thinking, you'll wear purple too.